Hey y'all, welcome back to Misguided Intuition, where I could tell you better than it could tell me. We're going to do another for whoever needs it whenever you need to hear it reading today. Today we're going to be using this deck, The Tarot of the Owls by Pamela Chen, for the main pull. And if we need to clarify, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot. So I saw the Tarot of the Owls deck. I cannot remember the name of the channel that I saw it on. The guy was using them, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are beautiful. And I love owls, I really do. I've got a thing for the Goblin King, y'all. If you know, you know. But, and he was actually running a subscriber giveaway for them, but I am impatient, and so I bought them. And then the Gilded Tarot, I want to say the first time I saw them was on a reading from Cancer Moon's Tarot. I really enjoy his readings. You guys should go check his channel out too. He does daily reads and weekend reads and all sorts of fun stuff on his channel. But yeah, I saw them there and I ordered it, and it actually, as usual, I'll drop the links down below, and it's upside down. Why did they print it upside down? Well, I guess it goes like this. Maybe I just put it in upside down. That's possible. But it says the Easy Tarot. It comes in this little box set. It comes with the cards. It comes with the guidebook. It's pretty cool. So that'll be the clarifying deck. And then for our oracle message today, we're going to use the spellcasting oracle cards. It's funny, when I bought these, I thought they were by the same person who does the Moonology oracle cards, and they are not. But that's neither here nor there. So we'll pull a message from that. Before we start, I want to tell you a thing I did. I went on Temu, how do you say it, right? Temu, you know, the one with the everything comes in the big orange bag. So I saw another lady here on YouTube, and she had done an oracle and tarot card haul. And I was kind of conflicted about this because I know that they're probably knockoff decks. They're not the original decks, which means that the original artist is not getting the credit or the profit from it. That being said, I also know what my budget is right now. And I know that my tarot decks greatly outnumber my oracle decks. And I know that I could have 100 tarot decks, and tarot cards mean what tarot cards mean, right? But every oracle deck is a little bit different, and some are different for different things, right? So I thought, I grew up in a time where we ripped music off of LimeWire and Napster, and I downloaded movies for my kids that I couldn't afford to buy them when they were little, and burned them onto discs on my computer, on my, oh, what was it called? It wasn't the dial-up internet, it was the next one that went through, I can't remember what it was called. It was the second one. But, so this was my thinking is, I ordered a bunch of stuff. I think I got like 13 different tarot and oracle decks, mostly oracle. And I got, it's supposed to be like a canvas picture with angel numbers on them. And every time somebody goes, what does that one mean? And I don't know. You can look it up on Google, or you can read it in a book, or you can look it up anywhere else, and everywhere you look, it's going to be a different meaning. So I figured I'd get a little canvas picture to hang up in here somewhere, and just have quick reference for me. And it was pretty. And you know me, I'm pretty, right? So I think my papa says pretty shiny syndrome is what I have. But so here's my thinking is I ordered these things, and I figure it gives me an opportunity to see what the artwork is like, if I vibe with it. Because, you know, if you're not vibing with the aesthetic, you're probably not going to want to work with it anyway. And for the ones that I really, really do vibe with, then I'll know to keep those on my wish list and go buy the legitimate decks. And then I can save the knockoffs for, like, to throw in my purse if I'm reading on the road, or to donate somewhere, you know, for somebody else. Yeah, like, that's pretty much it. One of the decks that I got, I'm not going to name them right now, but one that I got, I followed it on Kickstarter, and I didn't have the money. And then they released the deck, and then I realized they were in the UK, and so there's the currency conversion. So the deck was like over $50 plus shipping from the UK, and I didn't have it. And of course, they've since come out with, I think, like a couple other decks and all sorts of goodies and stuff. And I still don't have it. It's just been on my wish list since before it actually dropped. So I did. I paid for the knockoff deck. I paid like $8.18. And I'm just gonna kind of see how I vibe with it. And if I vibe well with it, then I'll know to keep it on my wish list. And if I don't vibe well with it, then I'll know to take it off and save myself $50, right? So there's that. I guess judge me if you will, but that's what I did. So anyway, that's not why we're here, right? But I'm just letting you know. So if you see like a whole bunch of new Oracle decks or whatever, and they don't look quite right, like if you have the correct ones, or if you've watched a reading where they have the correct ones and mine are not correct, that's why I'm kind of just testing the waters with them, with what I can afford at this time. And then when I can afford to support properly, I absolutely will, because I know that these people that create these decks and the people that create the art, I know they work their asses off to get these out, and they should be rewarded for the work that they've done, you know. So anyway, let's go on. So let's find out what message everybody needs to hear today, or if not today, whenever you come across it. Don't forget to check out my other socials. That's in the description box below. If you want to donate, so that I can buy proper decks instead of knockoff decks, I won't stop you. I won't force you, but I won't stop you. The links for that's in the description box. I will be putting the links for these in the description box when the knockoff decks come, because like I said, I'm sure they're not the original decks. When they do come, I will put the proper links to the, you know, usually on Amazon, I will put the proper links in the description box as I use them, so that if you decide you want to pick it up for yourself, the appropriate person gets credited and makes the profit off of that, and not, you know, whoever reprinted them for Temu. So let's go. Let's see what we got. What do we need to hear today? I'm just going to fling that one over there. The Hierophant. Oh, he's a cute little bird, ain't he? These ones are just like, they're really pretty, but they're also kind of cute and almost kind of comical in a way, because I'm thinking they're owls. They're owls dressed up as... I'm not going to take that whole stack, but I will take the King of Pentacles because he's on top. It's just, imagine coming across the owl sitting on a throne with a big old crown and a big old pentacle, right? Like, the silliness of that kind of gets me with this deck, but yeah. All right, and the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Magician and the Four of Cups. Uh-oh. And the Five of Pentacles. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Because, come on. I feel like we had a couple of really positive, uplifting readings. Let's see if we can turn this one around. And the reason, let's see, let's dig in here. The Hierophant. The Hierophant has to do with your values, traditions, what you know, your wisdom. In the card, it looks like he's performing a wedding ceremony for these two other owls up here. You'll see he, because he has like a robe and stuff. He's got keys here. The keys, these are the keys to the wisdom that he already knows. If you think about it too, like looking at this card, if you've seen the High Priestess card, how she has the two pillars on either side, right? And there's like two right here. There's mountains in the background, and mountains are like challenges and things that you overcome. So we'll come back to that, because we've got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very stable. He's very grounded. He's very stable, very much about stability, very mature, very wise. He's grown his grapes, y'all. Grapes are hard to grow unless the neighbor has them planted and they just overtake your fence every season, but that's another story. So give it back, because I was about to talk myself right out of where I was going with this. using your wisdom to create your stability. And then you've got Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, he's a knight, so he's movement, but he's slow. The Knight of Pentacles is always gives me a slow and steady wins the race energy. You've got the Sun, and that is positive. He's ready to take flight, but he's also protected. So he's being sensible about this. Sorry. So over here, the reason I said uh-oh is because on the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. So you're trying to create this stability. You're trying to, I don't know if this is professional or relationship-wise. So you're trying to create the stability. You have everything you need to do so, right? We've talked about this a million times. The Magician has everything he needs, or she. She can be a magician as well. You have all 4 suits here. You have everything you need to grow your rose garden here. But for some reason, on the inside, you're feeling the 5 of Pentacles energy. You're feeling left out, wounded, left out in the cold, without a feeling of lack, a feeling of less than. And the problem is, here's the problem right now, is you're doing the 4 of Cups thing. This is what I think I said it in another video. This is the spoiled brat card. Don't be a spoiled brat. You see the universe is over here trying to hand this beautiful cup to you, and you're too busy looking at this dookie mess down here. You got 3 empty cups and you're turning your head away. And because of that, you're looking to miss an opportunity here to get this other cup. Whenever you're feeling like this, keep in the back of your mind that the universe is lining something up for you. And you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention, because if you don't, you're too busy looking away and stuff, you're going to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And then you got to start all over and you got to get back to that, you know. Oh, there goes my chair. I'm having problems with my chair today where it keeps, it's a computer chair, but it keeps sinking. The little thingies going out in it. So that was fun. But yeah, don't sit in this 4 of Cups energy. Please open your eyes and pay attention to what's going on around you, what the universe is trying to hand to you. So let's clarify these 3 cards a little bit and see if we can get anything deeper on this. So we got the Hierophant, and I'm going to throw those across the damn table. Okay. 2s and 2s, y'all. The King of Pentacles. Okay, I think that was it for that. Yeah, those came out really quick. And the Knight of Pentacles. He really is cute. I'm also biased. I am a Taurus, so I'm an earth sign, so I'm biased. I already like all the pentacles, right? But I love the green. Green is my favorite color. Which is neither here nor there, but there you go. I'll take that. So here we go. Oh, that was a hot mess. Why did it give me all that? Anyway, bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles again. Look at that. Right under that, we got the 4 of Cups again. We got the 7 of Swords. How to take that, but we'll figure that out later. 10 of Swords. You're feeling a little... feeling on outs a little bit, but 10 of Swords is okay, because 10 of Swords means you're already done been stabbed in the back and laid there and played dead. Now you can get up and move on with your life. So, okay. On the Hierophant, we have the High Priestess and the 2 of Pentacles. Didn't we just get 2 of Pentacles? I think we got 2 of Pentacles reversed in that juggling versus super cow reading. But this is upright. This is upright, which is good, because instead of feeling like you're juggling and out of control, you are using your wits about you. You're using your wisdom and what you know, or what you, yeah, pretty much what you know, and maybe what you could assume. The moon might be things that aren't quite illuminated for you yet, but you're using your knowledge to balance things a little bit for yourself, to balance your resources, and keep it together. You know, so you might have felt unbalanced in the past with that 5 of Pentacles sitting over there, but I think you're pulling it together here, and you're figuring out how to make this work. On the King of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. We have, there is something new here that is sparking your passion. And that's actually fantastic. I like that. That probably also speaks to the Magician card over here. Excuse me. So is it this thing that has sparked your passion that is enabling you to figure out how to balance your stuff? Or is being able to balance your stuff enabling you to follow this passion, this passionate new beginning, which is going to be very stable for you? I don't know. You know you, I don't know you. But, and then on the Knight of Pentacles, it gave us a bunch. We have the Six of Wands, the Temperance, and the Emperor. And then the Knight of Wands also wanted to come out. There's just some very, very fiery energy here. And I'm going to tell you this. The Knight of Wands, don't get reckless with whatever you're doing. Remember, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. I don't know why I can't talk today, y'all. Slow and steady wins the race. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, came out twice. Don't, you can feel like you want to race ahead with this, whatever this is. But if you really want to build a stable foundation for whatever it is that's going on in this reading, you put the brakes on a little bit. Don't get too caught up in this Knight of Wands energy over here. Keep the passion, but slow the pace. Like, pace yourself, okay? Because you have Six of Wands, Temperance, Emperor. Six of Wands, you're headed towards victory and success. That's excellent. That's excellent. You might be doing it slowly, but slowly means that you're taking the time to stay balanced, to keep your eye on the prize, to maintain your focus, right? Temperance. Temperance talks about balance, and it talks about patience. Patience, patience. So Temperance right here in this is telling me, you got Temperance over here, you got the Knight of Wands over here. This is telling me you don't need to rush this, whatever this is. Be it professional or relationship or whatever the situation is. You don't need to rush this. Take your time. You know, you're going to get there. You're going to get there because you're the Emperor. You are standing in your, let's see, I think, what reading was that? There was a reading where the Emperor came out, but he was it the Emperor? I think in that deck he was sitting in his power, but now you're standing in your power. You're standing in your power. You are standing in your power, and look, you are directing your energy here. You are directing it in both directions. You are directing it above, you're directing it below. Like, you do not need to rush whatever this is that's going on. You're going to get there. You're going to have success. You're going to sit in this king energy. You're going to do it by using your wisdom and keeping your wits about you. Pay attention to what's going on around you. And this, I don't know why this dude is here. So we can read this two ways about this. I really want to pick him up with this guy. I really want to pick him up with the Knight of Wands, because this. You don't want to rush things and then get in a point where you feel like you start having to be sneaky or underhanded, or you don't want to have to step on necks to get to where you're going. That's not how you want to do this. It's not how you want to get to your Six of Wands over here. The stepping on necks is not nice, right? So I think what you should do is, we'll read it this way. Slow down. We're just going to tell this guy to come over here and sit down. We're going to put him face down there. And instead of doing sneaky step on your neck stuff, think of this as being strategic. You know what you need to do. Don't take everything that you don't need. See, he's only taking, what, 5 of these swords, and he's leaving 2 behind. You don't need to take everything to do whatever this is that you're working on. You only need what you need. Does that make sense? So, what is that? That's a cat. I just noticed there's a cat on this card. But anyway, yeah, like, only take what you need. Like, it says you have everything you need. Don't go getting all extra and all, woo, you know, and carried away and stuff with whatever it is that you're doing here. But, yeah, overall, I feel like this is not a bad reading, right? It's pretty positive. Like, you're on the right path with whatever it is that you're trying to do. Just really like keep your focus, keep your balance, be patient as you work through it. Like when you get to this point, when you get to this Six of Wands, then you can be all woohoo and celebrate all you want. But until you get there, slow and steady wins the race. So let's see. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say, right? I think I already shuffled these a million times, so I'm just going to shuffle them 3 times now. Yeah. I can hear my household background. If you ever hear voices in the back of the videos or dogs barking, you know, I have no way to edit that out, and I wouldn't, because that's just my household and my family. So that being said, let's see what we got going on here. You want to turn all cattywampus on me? Come on. Go. We almost had card bar. One more shuffle. We'll see. If I can't pull one from this one, I'll grab another deck. But we're going to try to get at least one oracle message for you here today. And there we go. Freedom. Bottom of the deck, you have animals. And maybe that's why I noticed. Where was he? Where was he? The cat. There's a cat on this card. There's a cat on this card too. If you work with spirit animals, maybe, you know, I don't know a lot about that, I'm not gonna lie, but if you work with spirit animals, maybe you need to see what messages they're trying to give you. Yeah, they may be giving you answers. But we got freedom. It's a beautiful card. She's in a cage, but if you, I don't know if this is going to show up really well on camera here, so bear with me. She's in a cage, but there's a dragonfly bringing her a key. And there's this really pretty white bird, I don't know what kind of bird it is, waiting for her to come out and fly. So that's really pretty imagery. So let's see what it says in the book. Freedom. Your power is eternal, and yet you're held down by the heaviness of burdens. That would be that.